Hey, what's happening? I'm going to try to sharpen some sewing scissors live. I don't know if this is going to work out because I can't set the camera up right. So it's going to be hard for anybody to see what I'm doing. We'll see if we can make it work. I need a better camera system. But I appreciate y'all popping in anyway. So somebody brought me about 6 pairs of sewing scissors. And we're going to try to sharpen them. They weren't too bad. They're not the worst scissors I've seen. The camera is just not set up in a good spot. Can y'all hear me? So I've got a burr all the way across the blade. That was not good. Yeah, did you hear that? That was not good. I hit it on the other blade there, just on the tip. I'll fix it. These are Ginger sewing scissors. The guy is a tailor in Houston, Texas. He was off today and brought me all of his scissors. They're really nice. They're all high quality. And like I said, they didn't cut they cut very well. I don't know why he wanted them sharpened, but I guess he wants them sharper. Can y'all see that? So I did the blackout on the blade. And see, I missed one little spot right there. I use a 220 diamond wheel on my twice as sharp. One more pass. Very light touch to the wheel. Looks good. I got a burr all the way across the blade. Now let's go to the honing wheel. All right. Excuse me. Now what I like to do is make sure that burr is flipped over a little bit. So I just use my pink stone against the edge, and I can feel the burr move. I can see the burr. I can see the burr flip back over that way. And now I use a little piece of pine. You can see how, can y'all see how many times I've used it on scissors? And I'm just going to run the blade like that across the edge of the wood. That one's catching. Then, that light is in the way. Spread the blades apart, open them, spread the blades apart, open them. They feel pretty good. Now I'm going to take some alcohol. That light is in the way, isn't it? I'm going to move it to about right there, so y'all can see the wheel. So then I use a little alcohol on them. Then a Scotch-Brite pad, not on the edge, just across the edge. And a terry cloth towel. Feel smooth. Let's try some cloth. Ah, like butter. Very smooth. All right, let's try some heavier fabric. This guy is a tailor, so I'm sure he's cutting heavier stuff than what I have here, but you see that? Crisp edge, very crisp edge. So that's one pair done. All right, so that's one pair. All right, we got another pair here to go. So I'll start with my process again. So I want to black out the edge. That's what I'm going to sharpen, is that edge that's been blacked out. I'm going to do what's called a scratch test here in a minute. So you see the edge, there's the beveled edge. Drifter, yes I do. I sharpen knives. My website is sharpenright.com. We're in League City, Texas. All of my contact information is on the community page here on YouTube. All right, I got it in the clamp. Scissors in the clamp. Now I do what's called a scratch test on the wheel. Can you see that? So it's only hitting about a quarter of the blade. So I don't have the angle right. So I need to steepen the angle, and it's about 60 degrees, I know that. This is bothering me. You can send knives. Go to my website, sharpenright.com. You can contact me through my website's messenger feature. Top of the website's got how you can message me. We're about there. There we go. You can hear the sound of it. Well, I'm a little low. Let's adjust it. You can let the dogs out here.
Where is your...
Just lay right there.
Tidy up a few things in there before I start wrapping.
Getting distracted here. I'm way off here. I'm missing the angle. That's what happens when your wife comes out and talks to you. It gets me all messed up. So tell me where you are watching from today. There we go. We got the right angle now. Poland and the UK. Well, thanks for watching from Europe. All right, one more pass and I think I've got it. A lot of this is feel and sound. I missed one little part right there, you see towards the end. Everything else looks pretty good. Still missed it all the way to the end. I'm not getting in that little corner area there. One more pass, one more. All right. Well, I still missed it, but I'm not going to worry about it. I've taken enough material off of this. He's not going to cut that far back on the blade. That's the honing side. All right. So it looks real good. Okay, now we do the other side. And the other side, this angle is about 60 degrees. This angle is about 15. And you would think from the factory they would be all the same. They're never the same. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button. And I hope you subscribe to my channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. See, I'm right at it. I'm down just a hair. And see that sound? Perfect. All right, we're going to do a couple passes. So all the black is gone. Let's see if we have a burr. And we do. We have a really light burr all the way across the back of that blade. I'm going to hone the other side now. There we go. Ryan, how about that, what's it, goo gone or goop or whatever? Hang on. Ryan, this is what you want. Get you a little can of this. It'll get almost anything off your scissors. Ryan, are you making fun of my Casio? Don't make fun of my Casio now. You can get it at Home Depot and Lowe's. Any hardware store's got it. So I'm just flipping that burr over at this point. I love the G-Shock also. I think I have 3 of them. I wear the bands out and the face of them, tear them up all the time. All right, so it feels like the burr's gone. Spread them apart, close them, open them. Spread them apart, close them, open them. Little alcohol. Ryan, I do a lot of industrial scissors. I do a lot of scissors for auto upholsterers, and they get all that gunk all over them. See, this one's got some gunk on it. So I'm going to clean this blade up a little bit with some goof off. Just a little bit. Let me find some paper towel. So he's got a little glue on these. And see, it came right off. All right, let's test them now. Ryan, I just try to match the factory. I don't change the angle. And it depends on the scissors. So these should cut real smooth. Very smooth. So he's a tailor. So here's some heavier material. Let's try this. Very smooth. All the way to the back. Very smooth. All right, so we got another pair done. Ryan, these are Ginger dressmaker scissors. So the steep side is 60 degrees. The shallower side is 15 degrees. And that's what they were on here. And I still have a burr on here. So what works well for a burr that won't come off is a little piece of leather. And light, you can see it in the light. That's why I have another light right up here. Feels pretty good. Scotch Brite 2 also gets it off. Looks good. One more cut. Very good. Okay, so that's 2. So we got another pair here. Now we're only going to sharpen one side of this one because he wants to keep the serrations on this one, and I do not have a serrated wheel. But I am going to just give it one little, the serration wheel on the honing side, just a little, just to clean it up a little bit. Ryan, you just need a good sharpener to sharpen them for you. You probably have a sharpener in your area. They're all over the country. Just find somebody that does industrial scissors. And if he's a good good sharpener, they'll get them back to normal for you. Save you some money buying new ones. So this other side, we're only going to sharpen one side of this scissor, this side here, and it's going to be 60 degrees. And I'm going to show you how to do this. See this little clamp? It's got settings on it. And so I'm going to move it down. I usually just do it while it's in the clamp. We're going to start at 50, see how it goes. I said it's never exact on every pair. So you can see, even at 50 degrees, it's off. Too far. Getting there. Nope. I either go too far one way or the other. The hardest part is finding the exact angle you need. That feels good. It sounds good. Nope. No, Dennis, I haven't. I test everything, but no, I haven't had a bad review. Maybe they didn't say anything. I think that's about as best we're going to get. All right, so this is going to be fun. We're almost there. We got a little area back here at the back. One more, a little something there. Got it. So it's clean all the way across the blade now. All right. What did I do with my stone? Oh, there it is. A piece of wood. Still got a little burr at the tip. That's where your leather comes in. Time for the alcohol. Lost my Scotch-Brite pad. Hey, I hope you all hit that thumbs up and hope you subscribe to the channel. Your support here on YouTube does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We do mail-in sharpening from all around the United States. And actually, this tailor, he came from Houston, which I'm about 30 miles south of Houston. He drove from Houston to bring me these to sharpen because he saw one of these YouTube videos. He was going to sharpen them himself and decided he probably shouldn't. Oh, those cuts so good. So there's another pair. All right, we got 3 more pairs. We have 2 more pairs of scissors and 1 pair of pinking shears. Appreciate y'all watching. I turn the camera on when I'm out here sharpening sometime. So here's some small scissors. They're chewed up. Upholstery shops are one of my best businesses. Zipperhead, you can mail them to me here in Texas. Check out my website, sharpenright.com. Message me on there. If you mail them to me, I'll mail them back to you within a couple of days of getting them. Send me a few at a time. And also my contact information is also on the community page here on YouTube also. I'll tell you what we need to do is we need to refresh the diamond wheel. That just kind of cleans it up, makes it smoother. Dennis, I can. These, you can see that's cutting real tough. I tested them before I started sharpening, but yeah, these are rough. It's not a bad idea. I think this is a pretty high edge or low edge angle. I got to be careful of these. They've got a really narrow tip. It's not quite there. That feels pretty good. All right, so these are going to be fun. I don't want to burn the tips on this. Missing it right at the tail. Looks pretty good. I got the tip hot on it though. All right, that looks good. Yeah, it should be the same angle on the other side. pretty close. No, it is different. Yeah, what's up with that, Dennis? Well, it's got 14 likes, or 40 likes now. I hope everybody hits that thumbs up button. It does help our business grow down here. And you help out a little business. I'm an old retired guy. Can't you help me out? Hit that thumbs up. Thanks, Dennis. Thank you very much, folks. All right, one more pass, and we're going to see if we can get them cutting good here. Flip the burr over. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the support from our little channel here. Feel pretty good. All right, let's try it on that thick material again. Hey, Dennis, what do you think now? Huge difference in the cutting. Huge difference. Ryan, it just depends. You know, sometimes I can bend them back, sometimes I can't. But here's another pair of gingers. Let's try these. Let's test them out first. They just don't cut very well. All right, we got to fix them. Picky Wiki, thank you very much. I don't know if y'all can. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can y'all see that? Can you see in the light? You see that right there? See that reflection? That's flat spots on the top of that knife edge blade. That's why it's not cutting well. See this side? It's harder to see on this side. Right there, you see that little reflection? Yeah, sorry about that. It's hard to get, this camera's in a bad spot here for me to see it. Anyway, we're going to sharpen them. I need a better camera system if I'm going to do this. The iPhone doesn't cut it. And let me reposition that. Sometimes you just got to get it just right in the clamp so it faces the wheel. You want a nice even edge. A little bit further down. That's about right there. All right, here we go. That looks real good. All right. Jamie, you're exactly right. You wouldn't throw away these scissors though. These are Gingers. These are fairly expensive scissors. And this gentleman that owns these, he's a tailor, so he buys good quality scissors for his work. These are not throwaway scissors, but if somebody does bring me a pair of scissors they've bought at Walmart or something like that, I'll tell them, look, these are not worth sharpening. Go buy you a new pair. But most people know. Thanks, Jack. Ryan, then she's talking about hair shears, not hairdressing shears, not sewing scissors. They're not worth sharpening. Rideau. If you pay $2 for a pair at Walmart, I charge $10 to sharpen a pair of scissors. Now, still got a little spot right there. All right, here we go. All right, let's try them out. All right, folks, I got one more pair to do, pinking shears. Very smooth. If you saw how they were before sharpening, it was a lot of effort to get it through this material. Now it's very smooth. Thinner material, very good. There we go. All right, so the last pair, pinking shears. These are fun to do. And actually, I've already tested these. They actually cut pretty well. Except back here in the back, he said. That's not bad. Maybe a little raggedy. Maybe. Right there. Yeah, 35 is a little steep for sewing scissors. But it sounds like you paid him. All right, I gotta make sure that's locked in place because the other side's gotta be exactly the same. Two little areas, one there, one back here. One more light pass. Clean all the way across the blade. That's true. Well, you're welcome to send them to me down here in Texas. Sorry about that. There's a fire truck going by. Yeah, she's a howler. Any kind of sirens, she starts howling. That looks good. All right, I gotta find my nylon brush. Be right back. Nope, she's a German Shepherd mix. I think she's half German Shepherd, half Boxer. All right, let's hope these cut good. They feel good. Oh, yeah. And how you tell on a pinking shear is how crisp the edges are. And those are nice and crisp. All right, folks, that's the last set of scissors. I've got like 20 knives to do here in a little while. So if you want to come back on and check later, we'll do some knives. Hey, please do. Like I said, go to my website, sharpenright.com. It's got a message feature on there, and it texts me. So contact me, give me your name and everything, and I'll give you mailing instructions. And you can mail them to me. I'll turn them around within 24 hours of receipt and back to you. I hope everybody has a great afternoon. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Tune back in later. I may do some knives later this afternoon.